Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School, Thai. I am Muhammad Yasin. This English class is for the students of grade 5. We are going to do chapter 8 today. This is our 20th video in this class. Dear students, in our today's lesson, we shall learn to write the essay, My Best Friend. We shall get understanding of the passage given in chapter 8. We shall do exercises given in this chapter. And we shall develop understanding of the meaning and correct pronunciation of new words used in this lesson. Let us move forward. Dear students, first of all, we shall start from the essay My Best Friend. You know very well the layout of the essay. In the beginning, we introduce the topic, then we write main content containing 3, 4, 5 points, aspects. We explain them, then we conclude our essay. Let us look at this essay. This will be a sample essay. You can add in it, you can leave from it. I shall read this essay for you. My best friend. I have many friends, but Aslam is my best friend. He is tall and good looking. He lives near my house. He wears a neat and clean dress. His father is a doctor and mother a teacher. He belongs to a religious family. He studies in my class. We go to school together. We also sit together in the class and to do our homework. He is very good in his studies. He stands always first in the class. He helps me and all others to do our homework. He is good at games. He is the captain of Jinnah House cricket team. We both are in the same house in school. He has won many prizes for our house. He respects his elders, teachers, and parents. All the teachers like him very much. I am proud of him. Dear students, this is the essay, My Best Friend. Language is simple, vocabulary is simple. You are familiar with all of the words, I think. If you find any word which you do not understand, you can consult your dictionary. You might have dictionary at home. I think you can prepare it very well for the examination. Let us move forward. Dear students, we are going to read chapter 8. Before starting reading chapter 8, I have noted some words here. I want you to get familiar with the meaning of these words. For example, advise. Advise is a verb. It means to give some advice, to guide someone. Battle. Battle is a fight between armed forces, between army having guns, tanks. That is called battle. Defeat. What is defeat? Defeat is a verb. It means to win against someone. When we win, we defeat the other one. Empire. Empire means a group of countries ruled by a single person, government, or a country. Emperor. Emperor means a male ruler of an empire. Empire we have read, group of countries. Rebel. Rebel is a person who is opposed to the political system in their country and tries to change it by using force. Rule. Rule is an accepted principle or instruction that states the way things are. That is rule. Rule and regulation, law. You are familiar with these terms. State. State is a condition. This state is a condition or way of being that exists. Tax. Dear students, tax is amount of money paid to the government that is based on our income. Dear students, here are some words. We should be very careful when we pronounce them. The first word is difficult. 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 Dear students, it cannot be read like this. Difficult. No, I'm sorry. Here it is mentioned. Difficult is wrong. It will be difficult. After D, after the sound, there is very short sound. We have to read it like difficult. Next word is sampan. Sampan. Sampan cannot be read like this. Sampan. No, it will be wrong. It will be sampan, and sampan means a small boat with a flat bottom. You can see here a small boat. It has flat bottom. This is called sampan. Traffic. After R there is a. Traffic. We cannot read it traffic. It will be wrong. We have to be very careful when we pronounce it. It will be traffic. Traffic. Ra, there is long sound. Sam, long sound. Diff, after D, short sound. Be careful about that. Dear students, now we are very well equipped with our tools to read the lesson. Let us start our lesson. A great Mughal emperor. The name of the lesson is A Great Mughal Emperor. Akbar, who lived from 1542 until 1605, was one of the greatest of all Mughal kings. His father was Humayun, king of Delhi. Humayun had to run for his life when Sher Shah, the Afghan, drove him out of Delhi. And Akbar had a hard life when he was a boy. Sher Shah died later and Humayun became king of Delhi again. But soon Humayun died when Akbar was only 13. At the time Akbar was with his uncle Bairam Khan fighting some rebels in the Punjab. Sher Shah had a son who was helped by a soldier called Himu. Himu at once attacked Delhi with a large army. Everyone advised Akbar to run away, but he would not. This is part number 3. He and his uncle Bairam fought a battle at Panipat. They defeated Himu and captured him. When Akbar saw that Himu was wounded, he refused to kill him. I cannot kill an army who is already dying, he said. At once Bairam took his own sword and cut off Himu's head. Akbar was so ashamed of this that he burst into tears. This surprised everyone because in those days almost everyone was cruel. In fourth part of the lesson, it is mentioned, for the next 12 years Akbar fought his enemies bravely and successfully. At that time, India was divided into little states which were continually fighting. Akbar wanted to stop these little states from quarreling and to bring them under one emperor. Akbar never seemed tired. He led his soldiers from one victory to another. He did not care about danger. Sometimes he went up to the walls of a city that he was attacking and fired the guns himself. He did not make his soldiers do very dangerous things, but when they offered to do them, he gave them big rewards. Akbar was so successful that not many of his soldiers were killed. It is easy to see why Akbar's soldiers fought well. By 1569, Akbar ruled over northern India. This is part 5. Sometimes it is harder to rule wisely than to win battles. But Akbar was a good ruler as well as a good soldier. He was fair to everyone and he told his officers to be fair too. He behaved in the same way to everyone, Hindus and Muslims, rich and poor. When he was at war, he had been strong and brave. Now that war had ended, he was kind and gentle. People who had been his enemies became his friends. He did many good things for his empire. He built roads and helped businessmen so that the country became richer. He made some of his men into policemen to see that everyone obeyed the laws. He built many schools. Although he could not read or write, he loved books. A great many were read to him and he remembered everything that he heard. It is impossible to rule a country without money, of course, and everyone has to pay taxes. But before Akbar became emperor, some people had to pay too much and this made them very poor. Sometimes they never knew when they would have to pay more taxes and it was very hard for them to save enough money. Akbar changed the tax laws so that they were fair for everyone. Dear students, this is part 8 of the lesson. It is easy to see why Akbar is a famous emperor. Although he began life as a great soldier, he finished as a great ruler. He brought different kinds of people together in peace and friendship and made their lives easier and happier. Dear students, we have read the passage given in this lesson. We have got some understanding of the passage. We shall get more understanding by doing the exercises. This is the first exercise. The instructions say, put a tick by the true sentences and a cross by the untrue ones. Himu was defeated by Sher Shah. Yes, this is true. When Humayun died, he was king of Delhi. Yes, it is true. When Akbar was a boy, he fought a battle against his uncle Baran Khan. No, it is not true. Himu was killed in battle. No. As we have read in the lesson, he was not killed in the battle. He was killed later. Akbar burst into tears because he had to kill Himu. No, he did not want to kill Himu. It is wrong. Akbar wanted to rule over all the little states. Yes, it is true. Akbar's soldiers never did dangerous things. No, it is not true. Sometimes they did dangerous things, and when they did dangerous things, they were awarded. Akbar did not rule over the whole of India. Yes, it is true. Ruling wisely is always easier than winning battles. No, it is not always. It is wrong. Akbar read a great many books. No, he did not read great many books, but some of the books were read to him. That is why this will be false. When Akbar became emperor, no one had to pay taxes. It is not possible. Everyone has to pay taxes. But he changed the law of taxes to make them better. But people had to pay the taxes. Akbar fought wars for the whole of his life. No, not for the whole of his life. Dear students, this was exercise 1. This is exercise 2. In this exercise, we are set to finish each sentence by adding one of these words. Let us read the words: dangerous, foolish, careless, cowardly. Coward is the opposite of clever. Dishonest, rude, difficult, polite, impossible, honest, pleasant, wise. Let us look at the A part. It is dash to run across a busy street. It is dangerous. We can write here dangerous, and we can write here foolish also. To run across a busy street. Let us move to part B. It is dash to leave your books lying on the floor. It is careless. To run away from danger, cowardly. To keep things that do not belong to us, what is that? It is dishonest. To swim underwater is impossible. Dear students, not underwater. When we go underwater, that is called dive. That is not called swimming. To say please is polite. Let us move to the next part of the exercise. In G part, to take something without saying thank you, this is rude. When we take something from anyone other, we should say him thank you. To return things is honest. To swim in the sea when red flag is flying, it is dangerous and it is foolish also. To think before speaking is wise. To have a cold drink, pleasant. To put a piece of string, it is difficult. To put a piece of string through the eye of a needle, you can try, you can do it, but it is not so easy. You will do it, but it is difficult. Yes, students, this is exercise 3. The instructions of exercise 3 says, read the examples, then change the sentences in the same way. Adding small numbers is easy. It is easy to add small numbers. Our each answer will start by writing it is, it is, it is, it is. Let us move. Running is easy will become, it is easy to run. Running up a street hill is hard will become, it is hard to run up a street hill. C will become, it is pleasant to lie in the sun. 4 will become, it is exciting to read adventure stories. E will become, it is wasteful to throw away good food. F will become, it is easy to float in the water. G part will become, it is not very difficult to swim. H will become, it is foolish to swim where the water is deep. I will become, it is sensible to swim where the water is shallow. J will become, it is healthy to sleep with the bedroom windows open. K will become, it is unhealthy to sleep with the bedroom windows closed. Dear students, this is exercise 4. You are set to make 48 sentences. Let us see how we can make. For example, it is easy. First of all, we shall write, it is easy for me. It is easy for me to go by bus. It is easy for me to go by bus. Second sentence will be, it is easy for me to stay at home. Yes, students, it is easy for me. By using me, we can make 2 sentences. It is easy for you to go by bus. By using you, 2 more sentences can be made. By using him, 2 more. By using her, 2 more. In this way, we can make here by using me 2 sentences, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. They will become 12 sentences here, and we have made 12 sentences by using easy. After that, when we use safer, we shall make 12 more sentences. By using possible, we can make 12 more sentences. By using necessary, we can make 12 more sentences. In this way, we can make 48 sentences by using is only. 48 sentences can be made by using is only. And after is, we can make more 48 sentences by using will be. More 48 sentences by using was. More 48 sentences by using wasn't. But you are set to make 48 sentences only. But we can make more than 100 sentences from this table. You are set to make 48 sentences only. Let us move forward. This is exercise 5. The instructions of exercise 5 says, write each sentence in another way beginning with the words given. We must be there at 9 o'clock. It is necessary for us to be there at 9 o'clock. A part. Dear students, he answered the questions easily. It was easy. What are we given? We are given it was easy. We are set to write our answer by using it was easy. Answer will become it was easy for him to answer the questions. B part will become it was necessary for the workmen to pull down the house. C will become it was impossible for her to see anything. D will become it is possible for aeroplanes to fly long distances without stopping. Dear students, E part will become it is difficult for the old man to see small things. F will become it was impossible for her to write any faster. G part will become it was not necessary for us to go to school. H part will become it was easy for him to swim 200 yards. Yes, students, we have come to our workbook. We have finished all the exercises given in our book. Now we shall try to do the workbook. What is there in the workbook? Let us read the instructions. In the instructions it is mentioned for each sentence or pair of sentences, write another sentence beginning with it. Saying please and thank you is polite. We shall start our answer by using it. It is mentioned in the instructions. It is polite to say please and thank you. Let us look at number 2. Swimming by yourself is foolish. What shall we write? It is foolish. Yes, it is foolish to swim by yourself. Number 3 will become it is unwise to swim after a heavy meal. It is difficult to work when the radio is playing. Number 5 will become it is unwise to eat a heavy meal before going to bed. 6 will become it is unhealthy to sleep with all the windows closed. Number 7 will become it is against the law to throw rubbish onto the ground. 8 will become it is dangerous to stand up in a small boat. Number 9 will become it is silly to run across a busy street. 10 will become it is bad for the health to go to bed late. 11 will become it is dangerous to play with matches. Matches means matchsticks which are used to burn fire, to start fire. 12 will become it is very rude to laugh at other people. Dear students, we have completed one page of our workbook. This is the next page of our workbook. That is page number 23. The instructions say write get, got or getting in the blank spaces. When I get home from school, I have something to eat. Dear students, present indefinite tense is used here. This is telling us about a repeated action that is done every day. Number 2, they got into the car and drove away. This is past simple. Why we have used here past simple? Because in the second part of the sentence already past simple is used. That is why we shall say they got into the car. We shall use past simple in the first part also. Here is part number 3. When we got to school yesterday, we used here past simple because it is mentioned yesterday. For yesterday, we use past tense. We found that it was closed. Part number 4, we always get. Always, when there is always, it means repeated action is going to be said. We always get dressed before breakfast. This is the thing which we do every day. Number 5 is we tried to catch the snake, but it got away, it ran away, it went away. Past sentence. This is the incident mentioned here which has gone, which was done in past, which was seen in past. That is why we shall write here past simple. She was ill last week, but she soon got better. It is again about the past because here is written last week. That is why we shall write here got. Yes, students, this is the next part of the workbook. Part number 7 is we will leave as soon as she has got. Got is the third form of the verb. It is written here got because with has, have, had we use third form of the verb. She always takes a long time. Always, that is repeated action for which we use present simple tense. Part number 8 is when they got to Malir. When they got to Malir, this is past. The action is done in past. When they got to Malir, they got out of the bus. When something is done in past, we use past tense and second form of the verb is used. Get out your books, the teacher said. Get ready to begin the lesson. Get out her books. This is present simple, present indefinite tense. The teacher is saying to the students. Part number 10 is when they got back from the picnic. The incident happened in the past. Second form of the verb will be used. It was getting dark. This is past continuous. Dear students, 11 will become how are you getting on? He asked. I have just got married, she said. 12 will become go down to the shop and get me some rice, his mother said. When you get back, I'll cook you a nice meal. Dear students, this is the third part of the page. It is nice to get up in the morning, but it's nicer to stay in bed. Part number 14 will become by the time they had got halfway up the hill, they were getting very tired. 15 will become the teacher got up and walked out of the room after telling them to get on with their work. Part 16 will become get out of bed and get your clothes on, his mother said. 17 will become we are getting near the end of the exercise. How many have you got? Right. 18 will become now we have got to the end of the page. Again, here is has, have, had. Third form of the verb will be used. Dear students, this was the third part of the workbook. In your homework, first of all, you will learn and write the essay, My Best Friend. First of all, you will memorize it. Then you will write it in your notebook without looking from anywhere, without looking from written without looking from the page already written. You will write it by yourself after memorizing it. After that, you will do all exercises in your notebook which are done in today's lesson. We have done all the exercises given in the book. We have done workbook also. You will do all this in your notebook. Dear students, it looks more, but this is not necessary to do it in one day. You can use the second day also, because you are getting 3 videos in a week. In a week there are 7 days. You can do homework given in one video. You can do 2 days to do the homework given in one lesson. That is all from our today's lesson. See you later in our new lesson. Goodbye.